¿Me escuchan? There we go. Ahora sí, que comience la fiesta. Muy brevemente, en Lakesh quiere decir tú eres mi otro yo. ¿Y qué manera más apropiada para comenzar esta ceremonia? De seguiré soñando y seguiré volando.
In Lakesh, really quickly, in Lakesh means you are my other me. You are my mirror, you are my reflection, and what more appropriate way to start this celebration of all of our Latinx scholars and families. Let's give it up for all of our scholars and all of our families. You are all of the reason why we're here today. I would like to introduce our first speaker of the evening, Dr. Del Rosario, Laney College Vice President of Business and Administrative Services.
Thank you. Buenos tardes. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Dedi Del Rosario. I am the Vice President of Business and Administrative Services here at Laney College. On behalf of our President, Dr. Rudy Besikoff, I welcome you all to the 2023 Raices Peralta Latinx graduation. You know, it is such an honor for all of us here at Laney College to be hosting this event. So thank you for choosing Laney College to be hosting this event for this year. Congratulations, graduates. Today, we celebrate your dedication and hard work in reaching this important milestone in your academic year. Education is a gift that is not easily accessed because it takes commitment and a community of people to make it to succeed and finish strong. That community is here with you today, from your family, friends, professors, counselors. Today's accomplishment is not only your hard work, but about your perseverance to show the ones who thought you couldn't make it, to know that you did, they did. I am so touched by your theme for this year, Seguiré soñando y seguiré volando. I will keep dreaming and I will keep flying. When you keep on flying, soar high like an eagle. When an eagle feels the storm is coming, it soars high. The eagle fly high above the storm. And I can guarantee you, there will be plenty of those storms that will come your way. And when you get hit, get up, and get up stronger than ever before, and much higher. The ability to rise above every storm, every challenges in your life, every obstacles in life is what makes us better and better versions of ourselves. Don't give up. Aim high and hit the mark. Congratulations, graduates, and congratulations, family.
Una vez más, let's give it up one more time. One more time for Dr. Del Rosario. Thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Del Rosario. And now, we're gonna take a moment. I'd like to introduce Vice President Lilia Chavez, who will lead us in a very special memorial for our beloved friend and colleague, Jennifer Jenny Brifa.
Muy buenas tardes. Bendiciones a todas las familias, las abuelitas, los abuelitos, a nuestros ancestros y al Creador que nos da la oportunidad de estar aquí, presentes, si se puede. My name is Dr. Lilia Chavez. I'm the Vice President of Student Services at Merritt College. I have the honor of sharing this memory of our querida colega, Jennifer Patricia Brifa. Jennifer was a devoted wife, mother, teacher, artist, activist, and dancer. Jennifer lived an incredible, full, and vibrant life, beginning her career as a ballerina, where she met her husband, Silvio. After retiring from dance, Jenny set her sights on education, teaching for over 30 years across the Bay Area and exploring alternative forms of education. As much as Jennifer was an educator and artist, she was a Latinx activist and community organizer. Jennifer was born in La Oroya, Peru, on May 22, 1956, to Carlos Young and Sahara Zavala. She spent the first 4 years of her life among the Peruvian mountains before moving with her family to San Francisco, where she grew up with her 3 younger siblings, David, Heidi, and Carlos. Ballet came natural to Jenny. Her father was a collector of classical music records and encouraged her to pursue dance as more than just a hobby. She eventually joined the San Francisco Conservatory of Ballet. Jennifer began her professional dance career, which expanded over 18 years of performance and instruction. Jennifer met her future husband, Silvio Brifa, also at the San Francisco Conservatory of Ballet. Upon retiring from ballet, Jennifer began her career in child development by receiving her master's from Mills College in Oakland. Carrying both of her sons, Lucas and Vicente, along the way. Through her work, Jenny sought alternative paths of education for children and young adults. She was the founder of a charter school in Emeryville, homeschooling her children as part of the Alameda Oakland Home Learners, and eventually becoming a teacher of early child development at Peralta Community Colleges. Jenny's passion for education, it is what drove her 30-plus years of teaching across the Bay Area, where she became a tenured professor at Merritt College and chair of her department. Education was a defining factor in her character, yet it stood equally alongside her identity as a member of the Latinx community. In keeping this with the history of Merritt College, as an institution of racial advocacy, Jenny became a vibrant member and leader of the Latinx student body and diaspora. She taught several classes in Spanish, helped found Raices, a Latinx graduation celebration, and most recently was a contributor to Merritt College, being recognized as a Hispanic Serving Institute. Before she transitioned, she shared this poem with Merritt and her Peralta familia. It's called Count Your Blessings by an unknown author. Jenny reminds us, and she loved this poem, and she said, count your blessings instead of your crosses. Count your gains instead of your losses. Count your joys instead of your woes, and count your friends instead of your foes. In honor of Jennifer Patricia Brifa, and in her words, graduates, familias, stay inspired, be humble, and never stop learning from others. Yo puedo, tú puedes, nosotros podemos, sí se pudo, y adelante que sí se puede. Gracias.
Muchas gracias, Doctora Chavez. Thank you, Dr. Chavez, once again. Welcome, bienvenidos a los que están llegando. We do want to make one quick announcement for those of you who have recently arrived and you can't find seating on this first floor. There is additional seating up on the balcony. Hay asientos adicionales en el balcón. Hay suficientes asientos para todos. There's plenty of seating for everybody, so please have a seat, make yourselves comfortable, que la fiesta apenas empieza. We're just getting this party started. Están dormidos. This doesn't sound like a party. Eso. Okay, we're going to transition now to hear some very powerful words from our scholars. We're going to start with our student speakers. Vamos a escuchar un poco de nuestros estudiantes. And we're going to start with Almendra Bedoya from Laney College. Almendra.
Hello, everyone. Dear families, friends, faculty, staff, and fellow graduates, I want to thank you all for joining us today. My name is Almendra Vargas Bedoya, and I am a Laney and College of Alameda student. Getting here today was not easy. I experienced many obstacles, from personal to academic challenges that almost stopped me from earning my degree. However, I found community here, with some of my fellow graduates, as well as the Laney and College of Alameda faculty like Laura, Cynthia, Arturo, Horacio, and many more. I also want to share a little bit about my family. Both of my parents are from Villamorelos, Michoacán, Mexico, and my father came to the U.S. as a teenager to help support his family as the eldest boy in his family. There are probably many people in this theater who had a similar experience, and I want to acknowledge those experiences because it is not easy to leave one's home country to go into the unknown. My parents sharing their stories and advice helped me stay motivated to pursue my dreams in continuing higher education. And for that, los quiero decir a mis papás, gracias, y que los quiero mucho. When I started school, I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think that it was possible, and I was my own biggest doubter. But I knew I had to keep pushing, especially for my younger sibling and parents who sacrificed so much for me. I'm the first in my family to graduate, and I know I will not be the last. I encourage all of my fellow graduates to continue with their educational journey. 13 million Latinos in California, only 14% have earned degrees. Maybe those of us here will bump that number a little higher, and to the families that are here, it's never too late. Maybe we can all earn degrees. Thank you so much for your time.
Fuerte el aplauso para Almendra. Next, we're going to hear from Karen Conejo Cruz from Berkeley City College.
Buenas tardes a todos. Hi to you all. My name is Karen. I'm here today to represent the Undocumented Resource Center cohort at Berkeley City College. Before I started at BCC a few years back, I attended another community college, but I felt like there was something missing. And when I finally transferred to Berkeley City College, I figured it out almost instantly. It was community. Being part of something I stand for has been the most rewarding thing out of the whole community college experience. I'm receiving a certificate in education, the school readiness certificate in proficiency, and in a few I'll be petitioned for my AA in liberal arts and AA in psychology. The plan was to transfer to UC Berkeley, but God had a new plan for me, and I'll be moving my whole life to Oregon. Change is huge for me since I was raised in Oakland, California most of my life and have never left. But I am happy to represent the percentage of Latinos and Latinas who actually attend college, and even more grateful for being able to be an honor student as I stand here before you all, because we all know the days are long and the nights are longer, especially when attending school, working, and being a parent. I want to thank my father, who is no longer with us, but as a single, hardworking immigrant parent, he gave his last to make sure we had a good education. I would like to thank my husband, my kids, who were very supportive, and I would also like to thank the amazing mentors and staff at Berkeley City College who believed in me, Carolina, who never let me drift away and kept pulling me back into the UCRC to continue my education. Our UCRC counselors, Luis and Angelica, who without her expertise, I wouldn't be up here today. Christine and Martin, who supported all the students at BCC y la comunidad. all I can say is trust and believe in your circle of champions. Work hard along them and never give up in your dreams. Nunca es tarde para hacer tus sueños realidad.
Sí se puede, sí se pudo y sí se va a poder. Thank you, Giselle. Next up, representing College of Alameda, Raciel Diaz.
Hello? No. Sorry, anxiety. Hello. Today, I stand before you as Raciel Diaz, a business administration major and a proud transfer student to San Francisco State University. Fills my heart with immense joy and anxiety to address all of you, my incredible fellow students who have embarked on this journey of education, growth, and self-discovery with some dash of anxiety. As I share my story with you today, I want to acknowledge the challenges that completing school can bring. The road to graduation is not always smooth, it's a bit bumpy, and it's during those tough times that we often question our abilities and resilience. I understand this struggle all too well, as I have faced my fair share of obstacles along the way. Born and raised in the city of Oakland, California, with parents hailing from Guadalajara, Mexico, my journey has been shaped by a rich cultural heritage. It is this background that instilled in me a deep appreciation for hard work, determination, and the pursuit of knowledge. I thank my mother, who was my best guidance in life, and my closest circle of friends. Like many of you, the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted my academic path, pushed me back from graduating earlier than expected. However, I refused to let this hardship define my future. It was during these times that I discovered Accesso, a resource that helped me find clarity and renewed vision towards my graduation. With their guidance and support, I realized that it's never too late to pursue our dreams, no matter our age or the setbacks we face. I wish Accesso was around when I first started college back in 2014, 2015. I stand here today as a proud representative of the first generation in my family to graduate and transfer to a four-year university. This accomplishment carries immense weight, not just for me, but for my entire family and community. I want to take a moment to honor the sacrifices and support of our loved ones who have stood by us throughout this journey. We owe them a debt of gratitude for instilling in us the values of hard work, perseverance, and I misspelled it, my bad. To Accesso, I express my heartfelt appreciation. They have been a beacon of guidance. Their dedication to empowering students like us is truly commendable, and I'm very grateful for the resources and opportunities they have provided. I won't deny that catching up and overcoming the challenges required a lot of determination and hard-headedness, but this unyielding spirit has brought us to this occasion today. Today we stand taller and more powerful than ever before. In closing, my dear fellow graduates, I want to leave you with a resounding message of encouragement. No matter how difficult the path may seem, never lose sight of your dreams. If your TV show of mine gave me this quote I live by at times, it gets easier, every day it gets a little easier, but you gotta do it every day. That's the hard part, but it does get easier. Congratulations, class of 2023, let us celebrate. And thank you.
Thank you to our wonderful student speakers. And now, I'd like to introduce to you all our keynote speaker. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our keynote speaker. We're very honored to have Berkeley City College's President, Dr. Angelica Garcia, with us today. Dr. Garcia is an educational leader who is passionate about issues of access, equity, and student success in higher education. She serves as the president of Berkeley City College, which is recognized as a Hispanic-serving institution, an Asian American and Native American Pacific Islander serving institution, both proud symbols of being the community college. Unapologetically, she believes community colleges provide liberatory education experiences that disrupt the status quo, especially for historically minoritized communities. She is a co-founder and board member of Colegas, a statewide organization focused on advocacy and development of Latinx professionals in California community colleges, and has a proven record of equity-minded leadership. Dr. Garcia serves on the Puente Project Advisory Board, the National LGBTQ Leaders in Higher Education Board, and previously a Board of Director for Higher Education Resource Services. Appointed by the Speaker of the Assembly, she served as the Vice Chair for the Student Center Funding Formula Oversight Committee, charged with reviewing legislation, data, and its impact on the California community colleges. She has been a fellow with the Aspen Institute for New Presidents, the National Community College Hispanic Council, and the UC Davis Wheelhouse Institute, all of which are leadership programs focused on equitable student outcomes. Dr. Garcia is a proud second-generation Latina and first-generation college graduate who earned a doctorate in educational leadership at San Francisco State University, a master's in social work at San Diego State University, and a Bachelor of Arts degree in liberal and civic studies at St. Mary's College of California. Please, let's give Dr. Garcia a warm welcome. Let's do it.
Okay, or al lado, I don't know, no me gusta. Okay, here, mira, I don't want to have my back to the graduates, and I want to be able to see la familia, and I know that bio was long, but trust, I'm just a Chicana from the Central Valley, right? Like my mommy still calls me and tells me what to do. Bienvenidos, buenas tardes. Es mi gran honor y orgullo ser la presidenta de Berkeley City College. Soy la primera en mi familia a obtener una educación universitaria, una de 4 en mi generación que tiene una maestría y la única que tiene un doctorado. Pero lo que es más importante es que soy latina, chicana específicamente, hija de inmigrantes y que estoy en esta celebración con una comunidad latina y poderosa. Me presento hoy como una hermana, mamá, esposa, hija, maestra y administradora que sabe la experiencia y la magnitud de lo que significa tener esta comunidad en este teatro en este momento. Porque en este cuarto somos latinos unidos, una comunidad fuerte. So good evening and welcome. It's my great honor and privilege to serve as the president of Berkeley City College and to be part of the Peralta Community College District. I'm the first in my family to earn a college degree. I'm one of 4 siblings. I'm one of 4 in my entire generation to have earned a master's degree, and I'm the only one in my extended family who has a doctorate. And yet, the most important part of me is that I'm Latina, that I identify as Chicana, that I am a daughter, a granddaughter, a sister, a mother, a teacher, an educator, and I guess all those things that's in that bio, but trust, I'm just really like the neighbor down the street. I'm the person that you call when you need help, and I'll be there. So I know what it means to be in this room. I know what it means to sit on this stage and look out there. Okay, so do that, graduados. Look out there and find your person or your persons. Make eye contact with them. Échale ojitos, mándale un besito, right? Like right here. Okay. And I know what it's like to be sitting over here when I saw my older sister who never she didn't graduate from high school, didn't go to college. She had 3 kids. None of her kids graduated high school. But when her grandsons graduated from high school, I was sitting over there looking at the graduates. So familia, family, find your graduado, find your student, and échale unos ojitos, mándale un besito, give a little wave, because right here is beautiful. Okay. Whew, ahora. I have a whole speech here that I spent a lot of time working on, but I'm going to break it down to one thing, and then I'm going to share un poema. So what I want to share is this. There's this researcher out of UCLA. His name is Daniel Solórzano, and he studies and researches the Latino educational pipeline. And what he does is he looks at, and has done it for a lot of years, he looks at elementary school students. Raise your hand if you're in this room and you are in elementary school. You're in TK, kindergarten, primer, second grade, third grade, fourth grade. I see some little hand. Yeah, yes, little brother. Mira, hermano, hermana, good. Raise your hand. Okay. So what he did is they looked at 100 Latinos, and they followed them throughout their educational journey. And from the 100 Latinos, only 51 graduated high school, earned a high school diploma. So 100 Latinos started in elementary school, only 51 earned a high school diploma. And then when you move further on, this one just gets me. Then 11 earn a bachelor's degree. How many of you all are transferring, planning to transfer? Okay, at least already more than 11 hands, so that's great. But in this cohort, only 11 earned a bachelor's degree. And then in that same cohort, only 4 will earn a graduate degree. And from that same 100, 0.3 will earn a doctorate. Y'all, that means that there means like 3 of us. Thankfully, tengo a mi hermana aquí, Lila Chavez, tengo a Tina Vasconcelos. The 3 of us make up the one that our white counterparts, and our Asian counterparts, they're upwards of 4, right? So it matters that you're here because you are a part of changing that narrative. You are a part of making sure that the little young people over here that just raised their hands are gonna be sitting with twice as many graduates on this stage as you. So, the thing that I wanna share with you is a poem that I wrote for y'all. It's a little bit of a crossover of Gloria Anzaldúa. How many of you read Gloria Anzaldúa in your, okay, so a little bit, she's a Chicana activist, artivist, and a little bit of Beverly Tatum. Anybody also do Beverly Tatum? Okay, so it's the I Am poem, and I'm gonna share a little bit aquí because the funny hat, the robe, all of this, I want you to know who sits behind this. So this is my poem to you all. I am from the 2700 block of East Washington Avenue of Fresno, Califas, with colorful houses, driveways with hella cars, and kids riding bikes until the streetlights come on. I mean, not on my street right now, but when I was younger. Okay. I am from the place where many languages and dialects are spoken, including camión y la guagua for the public bus, where anyone's mama was your mama, and your elder, and where Vapurub, Fabuloso, and Palo Santo create a familiar aroma of home. I am from caravan trips to Tijuana, Mazatlan, Chiapas, Oaxaca, Yucatan, and trips to El Salvador y San Jose, Costa Rica. Pura vida, eh? I am from a family that had 6 living generations of mujeres until May 2019, when our matriarch, Maria Soto Cabrera, died just before her 105th birthday. I am from a too small kitchen where the olla de frijoles y comal are always on the stove, where ya comí means nothing to your parents, especially your abuela, and where every major conversation takes place, right? La cocina, doesn't matter how small it is, like that is the place. I am from tamales during Christmas holidays, where stories from Los Días del Rancho are shared, and you get promoted or demoted, right, in the tamale assembly line, because we got to make sure that they're the most sabrosos. So if you're not good at one job, guess what? They move you to another one. Tamales that become the family gift to teachers, neighbors, friends, and loved ones. I mean, because really, can you really eat 100 tamales? No, it's too many. I am from, it's always a good time for quesadillas, pupusas, baleadas, gallo pinto, and cochinita pibil, and where it's expected that you will eat all of those without using utensils. I am from capirotada and meatless Fridays during Lent, and nopales guisados after Tío Ernie has harvested his land. I am from Si Dios quiere, when you ask your parents if you can have the new Reebok sneakers, or no seas loca, when you ask if you can wear eyeliner to school in 7th grade. I am from There's always room for one more, because there is always enough food for anyone who walks through our door. I am from Mija, reach for the stars, because your ancestors are lighting the way for you when I feel like I just can't go on. This one's my favorite. I am from So You'll Learn, when you do the exact opposite of what your parents or elders have told you to do, because apparently burning your hand while curling your hair is a very important lesson in life. And I am from "we don't quit when it gets hard" as the motto for working in the fields, picking grapes, to the basketball court, playing full court press, to playing first base because your softball team needs you. I am from the place where being mama doesn't mean that I had to birth my own children, where chosen family becomes stronger than blood family. I am from friends who know the real me, even if I don't talk to them for months at a time, because they always pick up the phone when I call, because you don't screen your calls when your friends are in need. I am from straddling a world donde no soy ni de aquí ni de allá, as I navigate being a first-generation college student and now professional, and creating my own family with the very best of our cultura. I am from a community of educators who are unapologetic about advancing student success, racial justice, and where I can be loud, brown, and proud, and yes, a college president. Because yes, I am Chicana, and yes, I'm about students. And the last one, I am from a nopal whose roots and stories are told from dichos of my ancestors to the critical thought, art, and activism of the brilliant, beautiful, and bold, educated Latinos, Latinas, Latinx, Latine, who sit before me today. I wish you the very best. This is just but a little step in your journey. And all I can think of is when we were with los dancistas aquí, I kept thinking like, God, what a beautiful expression. And so find your own dance, find your own poem, make your own way, and just know that we are all proud and that this crew right here, they're gonna be with you every step of the way. Felicidades, graduados. Don't go away just yet. Oh, okay, pues. Okay, pues.
Que no se me vaya la doctora. We have un regalito, un appreciation para decirle gracias por todo su trabajo, for all of your work with the community, for believing in us, for believing in our students, in our scholars. For paving the way and for really showing us that we can be all of these things. We can be Chicana, and we can be from Oakland, and we can be from Fresno, and we can have the roots from Michoacan and from all of our beautiful ancestral lands, and we can still be here, and we can show up, and we can be unapologetically brown and proud and educated. Si se puede, si se pudo, y si se va a poder. Thank you.
Gracias.
And now, I would like to introduce our next speaker. It's an honor and a privilege to introduce our board president. And I'm going to tell you really quickly about President Diana Delfin Polk, who is a third-generation Mexican-American who wants to help facilitate an increase in Latinx enrollment at Peralta. She has a background in politics and community outreach, which she uses in her current role on the board. She is the Associate Executive Director for a nonprofit in San Francisco called HOMI. Welcome, President Delfin Polk.
Muchísimas gracias y felicidades. Happy graduation. I could see what you're saying, Dr. Garcia. It's hard. I want to be able to talk to you all, so I'm going to be kind of doing this. My name is Diana Delfin Polk. Happy graduation to each and every one of you. I am the president of Peralta Community College District Board of Trustees. I'm a third-generation Latina and a third-generation community college graduate. Estoy muy orgullosa de estar aquí. I'm also very proud to be a part of the Latinx community
and to celebrate our achievements together at this 3rd annual Peralta Colleges Raices graduation, and the first in person, which is really exciting. When I graduated from UC Berkeley 14 years ago, participating in our Raza graduation was the highlight of my education. I was able to walk across that stage and get my diploma with my parents and my grandmother at my side. Our achievements are never our own. Our families have sacrificed so much for us to have the opportunities that we have here. When my family immigrated to the US from Nayarit, Mexico, community college was our family's ticket to success. I graduated from community college in a small farming town in the Central Valley. Yes, from Merced, and began my educational journey at UC Berkeley as a transfer student. I'm very proud to be a product of the community college system, and it laid the foundation for me to be able to pursue my goals. It was because of mentorship, hard work, and my teachers, staff, and my family truly committed to helping me through my educational journey that really led to my success. I ran for this seat to represent all of you with the perspective of someone who has also been where you are today, knowing that my community college foundation is the reason that I'm here. I love our community so much, and being a part of this ceremony has reminded me of the intense power that we have as Raza. I am one of the few Latinas in elected office in our area, so I'm keenly aware of the need to engage Latinx students and alumni to create change and opportunities for our community all over the Bay Area. We contribute so much to the beauty and diversity of this area, and we have so much more to contribute, and it is up to us, it's up to you, to turn that immense power into action. Your graduation from Peralta is just the beginning, and my hope for all of you is that you continue to pursue what you're passionate about and use this opportunity to give back. We need all of you to stay connected to Peralta as mentors and as examples of the paths that our students can take. Over the last several years, we've been through some really tough times, and despite all of that, you've all made it to the finish line and are continuing on into the next chapter of your lives. This is a day for celebration, for joy, and for reflection as we recognize your achievements. I'm really proud of all of you and for the opportunity to be a part of this celebration of Latinx excellence. Felicidades.
Gracias a la presidenta Delphine Polk. And now it is my honor and my privilege to introduce to you our Peralta Community Colleges District Chancellor, Chancellor Jeanette Jackson.
Buenos tardes. I feel like Angelica. I want to talk to the graduates, but I also don't want not to look at you out in the audience. And I can't do like her because I can't balance everything because I'm balancing with my bad leg. So graduates, I'm going to look out here, but I'm going to be speaking to you, okay? So, thank you. It is an honor to be here and to talk to you. This is the first ceremony that we've had face-to-face. And I see some people are wearing masks, but trust me, I've had every shot that they have out there. Every booster, every 2 shots, everything. But I want to talk a little bit about culture, and my culture comes from the hunters and the gatherers, and I have definitely been a gatherer through my life. I gather poems, I gather pictures, and I gather stories. So today I want to just tell you a little story, and like I said, it's for you guys, but I want everyone to listen. A professor stood before his philosophy class and had some items in front of him. When the class began, wordlessly, he picked up a very large, empty mayonnaise jar. And the title of this story is mayonnaise jar, and coffee. The coffee comes later. He then began to fill the big mayonnaise jar with golf balls. And as the students watched, he said, as he put in golf ball after golf ball until he couldn't get any more golf balls in, he said, "Is this full?" And the students laughed and said, "Yes, yes, that is full." He put the jar down and he started to pick up from underneath pebbles. And he started to put the pebbles in the giant mayonnaise jar. And guess what happened? The pebbles started to float down, and then the pebbles filled up the mayonnaise jar. And he said, "Is it full now?" And the students laughed again and said, "Yes, yes, it's full, it's full." Then he reached down and he pulled out a bag of sand. And what do you think happened? The sand filtered down between the balls, they filtered down between the pebbles, and they filled up the mayonnaise jar again. And he said, "Is it full?" And they looked at him and said, yeah, it's full now. So then he reached down underneath and he pulled up 2 cups of coffee. And he poured the coffee into the jar that had the golf balls and had the pebbles and had the sand. And then again, he said, "Is it full?" And they were rolling at this time. "Yes, yes, it's full. He can't get anything else in there. Yes, it's full." And he said, "Yes, this mayonnaise jar with everything in it represents your life. The golf balls are the things that are essential. They are the things that if you had nothing else, you would still have a full life. That's your family, that's your friends, that's your children. That is what the golf balls represent. The pebbles are the things that are important. They're not essential, but they're important, like your house, like your car, like where you're going to live. They're important, but they aren't essential. The coffee is all those other things, because no matter what, you can always make room for coffee with a couple of friends. So when you look at your life and you look at what you want to be and how you can represent your life, and this is for you. I can pick this up now, I think. Remember the mayonnaise jar and the coffee. Think about what is the most important to you, no matter what, the things that without which life means nothing. Think about the pebbles. Those are the other things that are important to you, but they're not essential. They're nice to have. A car is nice, a house is nice, but it's not essential. Think about the sand. The sand holds it all kind of together. It fits into all those little cracks and all those little nooks. They're the things like when you go out with your colegas. I'm learning the terminology there, Angelica. Those are the times, they're not essential, but they're important in your life. And then the last thing, coffee. You always have room for a couple of cups of coffee with friends. So I want to leave with you, the class of 2023. Life is important, but never, ever, ever forget what is essential to you. And no matter where you go, no matter what you do, I will tell you what a friend told me when I was 18 years old. She said, "Never forget your roots. Be proud of who you are. It has made you who you are today. Those things that maybe when you were younger, you were embarrassed because you may not have lived in the right side of town. You may have to wear your shoes till they got holes in them. I'm telling you about myself now. But never, ever be ashamed of who you are or where you came from. And keep those things that are essential at the forefront of your lives. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jackson. One more time, un aplauso nuevamente para Dr. Jackson. Okay, and now we've come to the very exciting part. It's time to celebrate our scholars. Ahora es el momento de celebrar a nuestros graduados. I'd like to introduce to you the class of 2023. Students will be lining up and receiving their certificates, starting from the back row to the front. And you'll be hearing your scholar's name. Y se vale bailar. Sonia Marquez, Theater Arts, Laney College.
Jessica Cristi Garcia, Associates of Science, Transfer in Mathematics, Laney College.
Lilibeth Lara, Child Development Assistant Teacher, Merritt College.
Raquel Nadal, AA in Language Arts and Communications Translator, Laney College.
Maria Leal Robleto, Associate of Arts in Spanish, Laney College.
Karen? Karen Cepeda Conejo, Education School Readiness Certificate of Proficiency, Berkeley City College.
Raciel Diaz, Business Administration Transfer, College of Alameda.
Giselle Preciado, AS in Transfer in Health Science, Merritt College.
Almendra Vargas Bedoya, Associate of Arts Transfer in Sociology, Laney College.
Belén Saray Pomares Venegas, Associates in Science, Merritt College.
Carla Rodriguez Mundo, Biotechnology and Manufacturing, Associate of Science, Laney College.
Cynthia Alvarez, Business Administration Transfer, Economics, Associates of Arts, Liberal Arts, Social and Behavioral Science, IGETC, and a CSU General Education from Berkeley City College.
Daniel Guadalupe Aguirre, Associate of Science in Social Sciences, Laney College.
James Rosas, Biomanufacturing and Production and Science, Laney College.
Wendy Villalobos, Associate of Arts and Social Behaviors, Laney College.
Eliseo Moncada Lopez, Associate in Arts Transfer in Psychology and Associate of Arts in Social and Behavioral Sciences from Berkeley City College.
Karina Margarita Alba Cerritos, History Associate of Arts for Transfer, Social Justice Studies, Ethnic Studies Associate of Arts for Transfer, Social Justice, African American Studies Associate of Arts for Transfer, and a Social Science Associate of Arts at Laney College.
Xochitl Musier Larios, Associates in Social Science and formerly incarcerated from Laney and Merritt College.
Viana Soles, Certificate of Proficiency, Berkeley City College.
Amalia Areli Aguilar Martinez, Certificate of Achievement of Clinical Medical Assisting from Merritt College.
Fatima Hernandez, Associate in Science, Laney College.
Jose Santiago Bejarano, Associate of Science and Health Science from Merritt College.
Maria Isabel Pajarito, Associate in Science, transfer to USF, Laney College.
Jennifer Jovel, Associate in Health and Sciences from Merritt College.
Martín Rodriguez, Associate of Science, Application Security, Associate of Science, Infrastructure Security, Merritt College.
Adrián Cisneros Brignadelo, Associates in Science of Application Security and Associates in Science, Infrastructure Security from Merritt College.
Ángel Leonardo Tapia Garcia, Business Administration, Merritt College.
Rosalba Tapia, Certificate of Proficiency of Child Development and Assistant Teacher from Merritt College.
Monica Soto, Associate of Arts in Child Development, Merritt College.
Marisela Graciliano Delgado, Associates of Art in Child Development from Merritt College.
Kayla Ramirez, Associate in Science for Transfer, Merritt College.
Virginia Rodriguez Torres, Associates of Science in Fire Technology from Merritt College.
Elvia Velázquez, Certificate of Medical Assisting, Merritt College.
Sofia Yanez, Associates of Arts in Natural Science from College of Alameda.
Patti Hidalgo Rivas, Psychology, Transfer, Laney College.
Lita Alicia Hernandez Gonzalez, Associates in Science with Computer Programming, Associates of Science to Transfer in Math, and in General Education from Laney College.
Helen Cordova, Associate in Computer Programming, Laney College.
Associates in Arts to Transfer. Juan Nicolas, Associates of Arts to Transfer from Laney College.
Can we give it up one more time? Fuerte el aplauso para todos nuestros graduados. Beloved class of 2023, sí se pudo.
And with that, it is my honor, con eso es mi honor, on behalf of the Peralta Community College District, the Raices Latinx Graduation Committee, I present to you your class, la clase de Raíces del 2020-23, the Raices class of 2023. Felicidades a los graduados. Sí se pudo, sí se puede. Sigan soñando, sigan volando. Another big round of applause to our graduates.